I'm going to take a few minutes today to introduce you to one of our newest and most exciting products that I think we have to offer to the bakery community. What you're seeing here is our DaVinci 520 system with a Z-bucket infeed conveyor. On this end of the unit, where we're infeeding the product, within each one of these funnels there's a stainless steel bucket. The bucket can contain dinner rolls, croissants, bagels, whatever you need to have bagged. As the product moves up this Z conveyor, it'll get into a zone where there's a safety switch interlock system that allows you to get access to the vertical portion of the Z bucket conveyor. You'll notice that when we get to the control of the DaVinci, there will be an alert waiting for us on the screen because we opened up this switch, activating the safety to shut down the machine. You'll find safety on-off switches located throughout the machine. One of them is on the conveyor side, and others on the machine side that's doing the bagging. Above this machine, based on the type of product that we'd be loading into these buckets, would be different type of weighing or counting devices. Low-profile linear scales, fully automatic check weighing systems, counting systems. Depending on what your needs are, we can design a feeding device to suit those needs. As we move across here, up the Z-bucket conveyor, over the top, you'll find our DaVinci 520 clipping and standard sealing machine. The DaVinci 520, in this case, will allow us to actually throw a clip around a bag, and we'll show you that working. By changing the seals, we can also do our standard airtight seals with horizontal seal bar lines and easy open zigzag blade tops, and making a standard rectangular bag. In this case, we have the clipping jaws in place, or the clipping device in place, to close the top, and you'll see that in a moment. Once again, this may look familiar to you. You'll see our touch screen in a Windows format PLC touch screen that we're able to count the number of packages going through and the control system overall. Here you'll see the start-stop button, the emergency stop, the main power on for the bagging system, and our usual interface with our thermocouples for the heating devices and the print head devices. On this unit we'll have we have print registration standard, and we have two thermal transfer print devices on the unit that can do barcoding or any custom printing that you like. I'm going to simply, just so you can see it run, I'm going to simply press the start key. Turn on all the automatic feeding devices, and you'll see product is going to feed through our shaker device. Let's come around this side so you can get a better look at it. Start feeding away. You'll see the zigzag conveyor is now dumping the material into the shaker. The shaker will allow you to take freshly baked product, shake it or vibrate it, so when it doesn't get caught in the funnel before going into the bag. Down here you'll see we have our servo drive system pulling the film down, making the seals, and when it indexes to the second station, you'll see we're throwing a clip to make a nice seal on top of the bag. So in those cases where you want both a sealing device, so a standard machine like this, a standard bag that looks similar to this, versus a flare top bag, we can do both on the same machine. You'll see our incline conveyor and our Lazy Susan gathering up the product here. If we take a moment, I'll walk over to this side, and you'll see this unit is also equipped with an alcohol mist injection system that we can also inject into the material to prolong the life of the food product that's going into the bag. Here you'll see our film unwind that has our typical pneumatic chuck for holding the roll in place. And you'll also see thermal transfer ribbons here and the date coding systems in this area as well. Down here you'll see the adaptation of our pneumatic clipping device. So as the product is coming down through the forming tube, we're filling it from the bottom, the bag from the bottom that we just formed from the single wound film, and then we have a pneumatic system applying a clip. This is our DaVinci 520 servo-driven Z-Bucket